right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. What up, everybody? This is Crypto 24/7, but you might be a little bit confused by seeing the 24/7 Crypto DNA. This is the first video that I have put out, I think it is, since my channel was unfortunately taken down by good old I guess maybe haters, if that's what you want to call them. But anyways, I don't want to ramble on about that. The process is in effect to get my main channel back up online, so that the nearly 2,000 subscribers that I do have, and that I've certainly grown to truly appreciate, the fact that because the year and a half that I had the channel growing, year and a quarter, and some change, I don't know, but that the channel has grown, it's not been easy. So again, to acquire organically, not using any kind of buying, because there are ways that you can go out and buy your subs. But anyway, since I threw this channel up here, I guess about 3 days ago now, we've gotten, up to 37. And I hope that those of you guys that are coming across the video now will choose to subscribe to this. This will be a backup channel, but I guess it is my only channel for now. I do have another sneaky one that I'm not going to put out there just yet, but we have another one as well. So, but for now, this will be the channel that I'm using until the main channel gets back up, and I will continue to be uploading videos to this channel too. All right, so just to get you guys up to speed, it is yours truly, Experience Crypto 24/7. All right, let me go ahead and get right on into it. And that's right, you guys can see my lovely mug. I don't mind showing my face these days. I think that it brings another level of integrity and quality that, a lot of dudes out here in the crypto space, they're just not willing to give you that extra bonus of, at least I can say it's a bonus, my pretty mug. All right, so let me go ahead and dive on into it. Now, Forsage is knocking it out of the park. All right, so that is what we're going to talk about right quick today. So let me open up the, and by the way, let me go ahead and show, I do have my, they're continually adding new features to the system. Okay, because that's what it is, a perpetual cash making machine. And if you don't believe me, whatever, you don't gotta believe me. If people believe what they want to believe, cognitive dissonance and all, despite good evidence, and they'll still keep on believing what they want to. But this Telegram notifier does, when you get in payments, from Forsage, or pretty much any activity. If I upgrade, if I receive payments, it lets me know what else. When I have recycled through one income slot, but it wasn't yesterday morning, but the morning before, I woke up to a nice $230 right here, as you guys can see, payment. So that was very nice to wake up to. And all the while, again, there's payments coming in. All these ones that have the bags of crypto with the fist. I love that. You know what I mean? That's right. Boom. Congratulations. You got that money. But all the ones with bags are money coming in and other activity that is happening. So be sure to activate your notifier bot, your Forsage.io notifier, which, let me get onto it right quick. Let's open this bad boy up too, just to show where we're looking, where ETH is at the moment. So at the making of this video, it's Sunday. Is it Sunday? Yeah, it is Sunday. Sunday early morning. I am up early, or am I just up late? So anyways, though, at the time right now, it's $145 for 1 ETH. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's what we're looking at. Is that right? Let me go ahead and put that back in again. Yeah, that's the current value of ETH is $145. So don't you mistake it, people out there. ETH is not going to be staying around at these levels. So if you do want to get in on it, then you might want to do that before it's too late. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a quick overview, right? I actually have a Zoom call coming up for the power team. My lovely, and honored to have this power team behind me, and well, really they're behind each other, because putting Forsage together is not just a do it by yourself kind of job, right? You might be a good marketer, but if you're not a good team builder, then you know what I mean. I'll show you an example of it here in a little bit, where we can look at the amount of people that I have versus the amount of someone else that has many more than I have, and we're not too far off from the same number. Anyways, though, well, and I'll show a couple of other examples as well for people who can see that the pyramid, so-called pyramid structure of this thing is not a pyramid. There are many more people who are ahead of me with their in terms of the fact that their ID number came in, or they registered before I did, many weeks before I did, and I've already gone past them. So when you decide to log in, or rather before we log in, you have to sign up first, right? So this is the page that you will see, right? So they have created, I guess you would call it a landing page that has some of the different features and explains what's going on with Forsage. You can even see the weekly partner results. It says all data is stored on the blockchain in the public domain and can be verified. Yes, it can. So all of these right here, if I click through, you can see some of the people who are earning quite consistently, some more than others, and so on and so forth. But let me go ahead and get to and of course, when you do this, you are going to have to click on, you can click on this purple, I'm sorry, well, pink, purple, depending on, you know, how good your eyes are. And also to register, you here too with start earning, right? So if I click on, is that right? No, hang on. It seems to not be engaging. I might have to reload. Yeah, let's go ahead and refresh the page. For some reason, the buttons here are not active. But anyways, you are going to have to go through this page first, this portal, I guess we'll call it. Hang on, let's see. We'll close that out and reload it. All right. Now, of course, sometimes when you come in here, because the developers for this are, I believe, all Russian. Now, I've already interviewed Lotto. A lot of you guys know. Shout out to Lotto, by the way, too. We are, pretty good friends, I guess, at this point. We do correspond on a pretty regular basis. So shout out to Lotto. But anyways, you can register here where it says forcing. I don't know why it says forcing. I'll have to ask Lotto about that. But of course, you can come down here, and where it says start earning, you can also click on that. So either one. And of course, you can read through all of the different points and topics that they made. Now, I'm already logged in. I'm actually logged into someone else's account here. But as an example, we'll just show it. Let's dive right on into it. You can see this person has brought in 92 partners, right? 92 referrals. Now, whoever this person is, they've earned a pretty good amount of money, right? $2,300, $2,372, 16.35 ETH, right? That they have come in, but 92 partners. That's a lot of people. So you would think that that's a lot of money, right? Coming in with 92 people who have signed up, but you'll notice there's a lot of people, once they get into this, fourth income slot, they don't really like to upgrade. Yeah, upgrading is essential. You guys must know that, again, on the active side here versus the passive side, it's a good idea if you are not going to be getting people in here yourself, then make sure you open up these income slots, okay, here in the passive side, because you get a much better chance and more chances of spillover. And the higher you go, well, the fewer people who are willing to go into these higher levels like you might be. Hang on one second. Let's get that music playing in the background. but some of these people may not be willing to go to the higher levels. So you kind of put yourself into a position of, well, more likely to gain that spillover before someone else does. All right, so let's not complicate that. I'm going to log out. Now, what happened was I was already checking out some accounts, and that's what you saw there. I had already opened up that account, so that's why it took me right into that account that you just saw. But it was good that that was there, because I did want to show people what was going on. All right, so this is, I actually did a test account underneath my own account. Let me get to the power team and log in. All right, so once you do register, all right, now we do have a link rotator for people who might be curious about how you can get in on this money. Well, be sure to follow the instructions that are there in the description box below. And like I said, it'll take you to that first landing page that you saw. And of course, you will want to use your MetaMask, which I'm going to show people right quick, the MetaMask and the Trust Wallet. But let me go ahead and go on into my own account and get people up to speed about my own earnings. All right. So anyways, I have brought in 34 people personally, but I learned probably before I even got up to this number that, you know, you really need to start, well, if you're going to get in new referrals, or if people do want to sign up underneath you, to make sure that they get placed below in the lineage of, let's say, your partners, right below you, people that you've brought in. And then this is what we're doing with the link rotator. We're bringing in people who want to come over here to dive in on this good thing, that I will put them underneath one of my referrals, or I will put someone else coming in underneath a referral's referral, and so on and so forth. Because what happens is the growth from the bottom up is a much faster. As you can see, I've pulled in, is this well, $1,117 into the passive side, and only, well, not only, but it's a good amount, $743 here on the active side, right, with people that I bring in actively. Now, it is key, again, when you're able, but most definitely put yourself into a better position, right? Because a lot of people come into these platforms and spend, you know, they have no problem, like, oh, I'm going to get 3% per day, 4% per day, 5% per day, 10% per day on some hype that they will gladly jump into, right? Where we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, where with this kind of a situation with a smart contract, and smart contracts, not to get all into it, but everything is on the Ethereum blockchain. This thing is built on the Ethereum blockchain, like a lot of other smart contracts and dApps, decentralized applications. So anyways, though, again, compared to the person who had 92 referrals, I only have, well, a third of that, and I'm right there, not far from where they are, right, with 1,800, with my 12.8, and again, they had 16.4 or whatever it was. So I'm really not far off. Why? And that other person came in before I did, like at least a few weeks, maybe a week and a half or so before I did, right? So again, and just for an example, that payment that I got in, that 283, well, again, I had that income slot open. It was luck to some degree, because of the way that, you know, other people who do not, for, let's say, someone who didn't upgrade like I did, then, well, basically they got skipped over, and that payment found its way into my wallet. Now, that's the other thing too. Again, people, you have to understand that with this, the beauty of this platform is that the money is never held in the contract. The contract has never had any Ethereum and never will hold any Ethereum. It's just by design. All right, so anyways, you guys can see what's going on. I have earned essentially what some people would consider, you know, it could be their rent, it could be their car payment, it could be both of those. And let's bring the volume down here on these tunes that we've got playing in the background. And we'll make a nice little picture there. So yeah, the thing of it is that, you know, again, this amount could be, you know, definitely someone's rent, car payment, and some groceries too. So especially as we go through this particular phase in, well, it's more than a downturn, We're about to go through economic collapse. So you better find yourself some new skills here online and learn to, work the magic, as I am very thankful that I have learned to do. So let's go ahead and get on over to MetaMask so you guys understand that yes, you will need a MetaMask for PC, and you will need a Trust wallet for mobile, right? And I do have all of my accounts, because I have multiple accounts that I've opened up in both MetaMask, and I've mirrored them over to my Trust wallet. Now, I would recommend, as I tell people, as we have to explain to people in the Power Team room, and keep in mind when you join us, if you're going to use the link in the description box, which is a rotator link, again, we, systematically, we switch out our, with the people that are in our Power Team, we switch out their referral links, and we plug them into, into what will be the link that you use there to sign up with. All right, we'll actually email you a link that we will select to systematically, again, place people below in the, what we call the 5346 lineage. So, anyways, though, again, MetaMask, now, it shows that, yes, you can get it on PC, right on Chrome, for your Chrome browser. Now, there's other browsers that you can get it for, Firefox, and even the Brave, but I would recommend sticking with Chrome. But you can try the other browsers if you want. I've heard of people having issues with those other, browsers. So trust my word, stick with Chrome. If you don't, well, do what you want to do. So, but if you have difficulties, we'll try to help you out. If you've signed up and you decide you want to use one of those other browsers, we'll try to work with you. Hopefully it goes through smooth and you don't have any problems. So again, some of the mistakes here, or how should I say, not mistakes, but misunderstandings about iOS. Some people think that you can get MetaMask for mobile. You cannot. It's actually a beta phase right now, okay? So you see this right here. This is showing install MetaMask on your iPhone. Well, what happens when you click on install, because this is what happens when you look for it in the App Store, that you're going to see this test apps test flight. That means it's in beta. Okay, this is a beta form, which it does not work with. It doesn't currently work. I don't know when it's going to come out of beta. Beta meaning that they are in a test phase, not the actual app that you will be using to connect with, for example, Forsage. All right, so please do use MetaMask only for PC, and that's that. All right, so let me close that beta info out. Now let's click on over to Trust Wallet. Now, if you are on the go, which I am all the time on the go, I mean, not these days, right? I mean, everyone's in a lockdown, a prison term, by the way, for people who just casually use that term. I don't like to think of myself as being in prison under lockdown, but ultimately that's what's going on. So, but staying on track, this Trust Wallet is, I mean, it's great. It's a great wallet. It's very reputable, and I would most definitely recommend using it. Now, there may be other Ethereum wallets that have a browser, right? So if you look here, I've got my mouse like there, that you would click on that, because I don't have the ability right now to show you my Trust wallet. But of course, as you can see, you can download it for the iPhone and from the Google Store. And don't worry about this. I mean, I guess you could download it here too, the APK Android store, but again, you can get it from Google Play and have it on all of your Android devices. So yeah, it works great. All right, now to go through the process of it, I mean, it's pretty simple. Let me click here. Now, I'm not going to do this because I've already downloaded it, but whatever. Let's click on it. All right, so it's going to show as a download when I click. Now, you would come here and click on Chrome. Now, because I already have it installed, so it's not going to download, so that's great. As you can see here, there are tutorials. I would just say, watch the tutorial. You want to know how to connect it to your Chrome browser. It's pretty simple. Just follow the instructions there. They already have the videos embedded there, so you can get it on and get it done. All right, and when you do, you just simply create a wallet. Be sure that you do save the key phrase that you'll get, or rather the seed phrase that you're going to get. Put it to the side somewhere. Make 2 copies of it. Like, don't store it on your computer just in case your computer crashes, because we've had people where their computer crashes and then it's like, hey, there you are without your keys, and you've got an account with Forsage floating around where you can't access it anymore. So don't be in that boat. All right, but anyways, and so the same with the Trust wallet. And again, you can import your private keys from the MetaMask over to your Trust wallet, and this is why I recommend doing it first from MetaMask and then doing the Trust wallet, because again, it's kind of difficult. They don't actually allow you to download or to export your private keys from Trust wallet. I think that they used to, but they have since changed the way that they do it. So just trust me, it's a lot easier to go from MetaMask and then mirror your accounts over to the mobile. But if you can't, if some people don't have PC, this is definitely an option. Go ahead and you can connect to Forsage, because again, you can only connect to Forsage by using one of these applications. All right, so I think I've pretty much wrapped it up. Now, as far as setting up your wallet here on Trust, setting up your Trust wallet, I mean, it's pretty simple to do. Again, just follow the instructions. Once you get to that point, again, you can click on the browser, and once we send you if you're going to decide to jump on the power team, and I recommend that you do for the reasons that I just stated. If you are going to jump into the power team, because we have I think we have now about 150 unique IDs. A few people have multiple accounts, so that pushes us into the 200 range of active wallets in our power team. But we are here on Telegram, and I will show people right quickly. Let me come on down here. So again, with this Telegram bot, we do have a lot of activity going on all the time. Let me click on to, well, first what we're going to do is we're going to take it to the gateway. All right, now this is my Experience Crypto 24/7 gateway, as I call it, where people can come in here and ask questions. Of course, I do updates about other platforms that I'm in. This isn't exclusive to Forsage, but it is the Forsage gateway, because once people come in here, again, we can get them up to speed about various things. But that link is in the description box below. You will see it. And then after that, we will make sure, we'll confirm that everything is good. And once you've got your ID and everything is, because essentially you can't get into the power team group, which I guess I can give a quick peek of the group here. But you can't get here into the group, and it's a group of a lot of action-packed, fun-loving having people. Yeah, boom. We got all kind of we like to have fun with gifts and all that fun stuff too. Now, I am going to be doing, for people that come across this video, I'm going to be doing a Zoom call, this will be the first of many. We'll have reoccurring Zoom calls throughout the week. But here you can see here that I posted, and yeah, if you want to hop on board and check out that Zoom call, then it will be tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so don't be shy. Go ahead and hop on in. It's open to all. We have a capacity of 100 people, so if we go beyond that and you didn't get in before that, well, you missed out. All right, so with that said, I think I've talked about everything that I need to talk about. All right, now this video may have gone longer than you would have wanted it, but if you lasted to the end here, congratulations. This means that you might actually care about changing your financial paradigm. So with that, and again, here's a bell too, boom, boom. You can see all the activity from all of the people that are in the 14,000 members who have come on board now. And they've also, one little last point. A triangle will pop up here now. Now, I'm not in any danger, I guess, of someone. What happens is if you don't upgrade, and you have a partner who is right near to the point of upgrading, they will give you a kind of a warning triangle that you can just look at it as let's call it a signal to be sure that you don't miss a payment, because we have people who have missed payments. People miss payments pretty regularly, actually, because they kind of stop here in the 0.1 in the third income slot or the fourth income slot, 0.2. And then their referrals below them are like, shit, I'm not waiting. I'm going to go ahead and hop on up to the sixth income level or even the seventh income level, which is what I did on the passive side here. And I earned that from someone who's not even in my line. This was coming from my upline's line. And in some way, however it worked out, the dice rolled that my slot was open because I paid for it. That 1.26 again is roughly $230, and I'm happy that I did open that income slot because I got my money back, and it's open for more, right? So, well, again, all of this stuff will be explained in the Zoom call tomorrow. All the details will also be covered for anyone who does join, where I'll give out my PowerPoint presentation, and again, we'll get you up to speed. But there's other videos out here on my channel. Again, be sure to watch the interview that I did with Lotto. We are exclusive. I'm the only YouTuber who has and will probably for a while have had an interview with Lotto, who is one of the developers for Forsage. All right, but with that said, I've rambled on long enough. Again, this is the new channel. Be sure to get yourselves by here and subscribe if you have not done so already. All right, and hit the notification bell up there at the top. Ding, ding, ding. We're getting lots of action and comments here on the videos that I've put out so far. And there's another. Well, these guys, Steven and Daniela, who were on my testimonial video here, as you can see, the third episode, as I called it, the couples edition. These guys are coming on strong here. They have already, the brand new to crypto and to YouTube even, or at least with making videos. And these guys have already started making videos. They got their own channel going. So shout out to these guys for. In fact, let me go ahead and click on it and showcase right quick some of the comments, at least here on their video. And these guys are based in South Africa. So that's it. I think we've covered it all here for Forsage lovers, and those of you guys who do not already love Forsage, you will. All right, this is Experience Crypto 24/7, aka 24/7 Crypto DNA, signing off. I'll see you guys on the next one here real soon.